Hey guys, a pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. And as you guys can see today, it's a nice cloudy, cold day. And of course, we're going to show off this 2016 Ford F-350 single wheel platinum trim. And of course, the mileage is just above 128,000 miles. You guys might be wondering who would buy a vehicle with so much mileage. Of course, there is a market for every single person right now. And of course, with a unit like this, still have tons of life left on it. Again, with the quality of that vehicle, the condition it's in right now, and of course the service records, and of course the Carfax makes it a unique vehicle as well. So we're gonna go over some of the features on here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. And of course, you can put comments on the comment section below. And there are links to that particular unit underneath this video. Click on that link, it'll take you straight to our website. And if you guys have any questions after that, feel free to put a request in to reach out to you. Again, this is an awesome looking vehicle, 2016, great condition. As you guys can see, it is a red exterior. And there was a few upgrades from the previous owner, which I really love. And that's some of the things I want to show you to you guys. If you're buying a vehicle, some of the things you could do to it. First of all, you can see the front end, big grill guard. This one was created by the Steelcraft company. And of course, with that being said, there was some additions to that grill guard. What you guys can see down here is that awesome light bar. Again, you traveling on dark roads at night, nothing is coming. That's a great way to turn on that light bar, not blinding anybody, knowing your area and turning that on to make sure you don't hit anything coming in those dark areas. Again, with the grill guard, protection of the front end. Again, you are driving in that dark area. Animals sometimes just come out of nowhere and run across the road. Protecting your front end, especially in the dark road, you don't want to be damaging your front end and getting stuck in a dark place. So this is scary. I don't want that to ever happen. So I decided to put a grill guard on my truck as well, because we tend to go camping a lot, and especially going up to the mountains and stuff like that, there are hardly any lights. So with that being said, we do have fog lights on this truck as well. I don't have it turned on, but it does have fog lights on here. And of course, Ford awesome headlights creates this awesome look. So what can we do to this vehicle to make it a little bit posh? My idea is changing those bulbs out to some halogens to match the light bar. But again, that's your preference. So that's something I would have done to actually make the front end look a little bit different. Let's take a look underneath the hood. Ooh. Check this out. I open up the hood. There is light right here. There is an LED light that comes with Ford. And again, it's a little bit dark outside. So when this light turned on, I could have seen more in the engine than I would normally see in the dark. So with that being said, what you guys are looking at right now is a 6.7 Power Stroke V8 turbo diesel engine. It is also partnered with a 6-speed automatic transmission. You're looking at a unit that produces about 440 horsepower and about 860 foot-pounds of torque. And with this being a Ford, when we got this in, we took it to our local Ford dealership just up the road. We went through service, and that's something like I always tell you guys in my videos. We ensure that this unit is serviced before we send it out. Again, we are not perfect. Sometimes we make mistakes and stuff happens. But with this particular vehicle, I can vouch that we did take it in for service. And of course, it is in perfect shape. Again, with this light up here, creates a nice little lighting for when it's darker than this, you can see what's happening in your engine. Tow mirrors, when do you use this? So you are pulling a big trailer behind you, those mirrors will come out, and there is a switch inside of the door that I will extend those mirrors as needed, and I can retract them if I don't need it. So if you're not towing anything, there's no reason to have those mirrors all the way out. But if you are towing a huge or any type of bumper pull or fifth wheel or gooseneck trailer, it's a good habit to get into so you actually see the two sides of you, and especially when it comes to your blind spot and knowing what's happening in the back end of that unit. With the sound inside this one, we do have the Sony stereo or Sony speakers throughout this unit. On the door, you have memory seats. Why would somebody need memory seats? Again, guys, most times you have multiple people driving your vehicle and everybody tend to drive differently. My seating might be all the way up front. Your seating might be all the way back. So with that being said, if you have multiple drivers, my wife drives my truck all the time, so having memory seats on your truck will create that personal space. So she could tune the way she drives her way, and I could do it my way. So since I'm the owner of the vehicle, I could put my first setting on 1, and she could go on 2. So vice versa, you could do that. So with that being said, you could set your pedals, you could set your seats and your mirrors. So just imagine you had a steering wheel that was electric. You could tune that as well, and all that will go into the memory bank. So once you get inside, you press 1 or 2, it will actually adjust to itself. The seats will adjust, the pedals will adjust, and the mirrors will adjust. So that's a cool little feature to have on a truck or any vehicle. Power windows, power locks, and of course powered mirrors. This one does have the option to fold the mirrors as well, which creates less accidents, especially parking in those tight spots at grocery stores or car parks or garages, etc. Back seat. A lot of people tend to love crew cabs, and the reason behind that is the space. You have tons of legroom in the back here, tons of space, and of course storage underneath the seats. It does have the all WeatherTech mats both front and back. Again, with that, it's going to be a snowy day today. When I go in and out of that truck, I could pull that leather mat out, wash it out with a hose, let it dry, and then put it back. Secures my floors, don't make my floors dirty. We got our diesel tank and our DEF tank located in the same area. I prefer that route because everything is in one area. So while you're filling up your diesel, you can fill up your DEF tank. And then even with the DEF tank being here, if it spills, it's very easy to wash down. But if it's in the engine, it's a little bit different. You know, you gotta go up there. Sometimes it's so tall, you gotta use a ladder to go in there and pull that DEF fluid in there. But again, I prefer that area right here. Makes life very easy for everybody. Anybody could fill that up. Of course, with our diesel tank, it's a 36-gallon diesel tank. Another addition to this truck is airbags on the rear suspension. And again, it helps with towing and gives you that smoother ride. And this one does come with a wireless remote. The back end, this one does have the tow package. So you do have that bumper pull with the 7-pin and 4-pin hookup down here. Of course, you do have your rear sensors. With the tailgate down, you guys can see the tow package I was talking about. It does have what you call a puck system. Center is for the gooseneck ball, and you got 2 tie downs on either end. So if you want to use your chain tie downs on the front, you could lock in those chain tie downs. Of course, it does have the 4 holes here for fifth wheel hookup. So we can order that for you if you decide you need a fifth wheel hookup on this one. It also has that 7-pin for your trailer located inside the bed. The bed is fully spray bed lined, and of course we do have a hard tonneau cover which retracts into this box down here. We do have the rhino rack. This one is adjustable, so you can adjust it to the length of the bed of the truck. And of course, this rhino rack can be removed and placed on top of the roof if in case you need more places to store stuff. So you can put it up on the roof You can put your luggage up there, your bikes, your kayaks, whatever the case may be, and you could tie it down up there. So it's a little bit cold outside. Let's go inside and see some of the interior features, and of course, what the Platinum in 2016 came with. So as we get into the interior, it's nice and warm. With that being said, for the front seats, you do have heated and cool seats. So with the red here, it actually pretty much tells you what's going on. So you see AC, so if you decide to have AC seats during the summer, and of course heated seats during the winter months. This one does have heated steering wheel. Also, you have all your controls down here, so you could actually adjust your temperatures. It does have dual temperature gauges, so I could set my temperature the way I want it, and the driver could set his or her temperature the way he or she wants it. Trailer brake system, it does have an exhaust brake, full of different charging options. So you have a 12 volt here, a 12 volt here, and a 110 plug-in down here. Auxiliary switches, like I said, we have a light bar in front. I thought at the first time I did this video, I thought auxiliary 1 was the light bar. It is on auxiliary 2. So if in case you guys want to put a bunch of different lights on here, you could actually label that. It's a great way to start off, so you know exactly what switch is what, so you don't have to worry about trying to figure it out, turning on all switches to figure that out. Cup holders, you got a ton of that. You got tons of storage in here. This comes out, this tray comes out, and tons of storage. We do have another 12 volt in here. Storage in the glove compartment. I showed you guys storage underneath the seat already. This one does come equipped with a sunroof, and a lot of people love sunroofs, a lot of people don't, so it all depends on your preference. Having a sunroof does work for different occasions, especially on a hot day. You could just open that up, put some fresh air in. This is the wireless remote I was mentioning earlier for your rear suspension. This is the airlift. Again, with the stereo here, when it comes to entertainment, you have different options. So you have from AM, FM, satellite, CD, USB. With that little press of the button down here, it goes to Bluetooth, SD card, and of course auxiliary input. Let's go back to connect your phone. It's very easy to connect a device. It has to be in parked. Majority of vehicles have that safety feature. You cannot pair a phone while driving. So once you're in park or you stop or the vehicle is not in motion, that option to add a device will come on. Once you press that, it will search your phone.
Sync on your device and select sync once it is found.
Exactly. So most vehicles will have prompts, will tell you what to look for. Go into your Bluetooth on your phone, look for the device, and of course add as it prompts you. No device added because I don't want any device. It does have navigation, so if in case you guys don't want to use your phones, navigation is included. And of course, like I said, you could do everything via touchscreen for your AC controls, or you could do it down here. The only thing that is not down here is your heated seats and your heated steering wheel, but everything else from your temperature to the fan and all that good stuff is on your touchscreen. On your steering wheel, you got a few options here. You got your cruise control over here, and of course down here you got your hands-free calling, and of course you could change your tracks, volume, and of course you have your voice assist here as well. You could actually change from your radios to your Bluetooth and all that. So where you see media, you could actually change all your different settings here for entertainment. This vehicle, like I said, has 128,802 miles as of this video today. If you guys are interested in this unit or have any questions, it is a Ford Great unit, well kept. You guys can give me a call at 303-684-3412. Call or text me on my cell at 661-755-4344. Or you guys could also email me at marlon.bledman@transwest.com for any more information. If you guys want Carfax reports, if you guys want any other information, feel free to reach out. Again, for all those people living in cold areas and it's cold today, stay warm. And for all those in warm areas, stay cool. In the meantime, we'll be back with you guys tomorrow for another truck video. And of course, stay tuned for our horse trailer and RV segment coming up in a few minutes. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys back here next time.